Good morning. It is 10 o'clock, isn't it? I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for watching this Facebook Live. It's Stampin' Thursday, Mystery Card Day. And we're going to do it together. It's a little different from the way we first started out, but that's okay. We're going to make it together. So I hope you've gathered your supplies. If you haven't, just scroll down to the post below this one and get those supplies together real quick. There's really not many supplies to gather, so you could do that. And I would love for you to join in and make this card with me. Just a couple of things coming up in October. On Tuesday, October 3rd at 7 o'clock is my Facebook Live, Dying to Know. And this month, I'm going to be featuring Christmas classics. So I hope you'll join for that. And this is a new stamp set, and I'm anxious to try it out. And, you know, it seems early, but if we're going to make Christmas cards, we have to do it early, right? We have to do it early on. So this might give you some ideas. So Christmas classics on October 3rd, 7 p.m. right here, Dying to Know. And then that's on a Tuesday. And then the Thursday right after that is the Stampin' Thursday. And it will be to introduce the October Stamp Club. And that is going to be Pick of the Patch. So you're going to want to look at that. You can do that anywhere in the United States. We just add some mailing on, and you can do it with us. So 2 new products going to be featured that first week in October. And then October 7th on Saturday is World Card Making Day. So if you've not made any plans for World Card Making Day, then get together with some friends. Stampin' Up! Is sponsoring an event, free event. All you have to do is go online to the StampinUp.com to the website, search World Card Making Day or click the button. I'm not sure how it is, but sign up, register for the event, and then you can join in with stampers all over the world for World Card Making Day. I plan to do that. I hope you do too. All right. So today is Mystery Card Thursday, and I hope you've gathered your supplies. And let me put the phone on the stand, which is always a little noisy. So hang with me. All right, here we go. Let me get my sound turned off on my computer. All right. And let me make sure that I'm on and that I can see what you can see. So let me put this list up here in front of you. I just printed it off, so I didn't have it cut, but let me see if you can see this. All right, my computer's catching up. So there we go. There are the supplies that we're going to be using today. So you're going to have 2 different cardstocks. The first one is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, just your basic cardstock. And then the cardstock 2 needs to be a different coordinating color, and it's 4 by 5 1/4. So both of these you want to coordinate with your designer series paper, your DSP. And then for your designer series paper, your DSP, you're going to cut two, one from each of two different patterns. So pick two coordinating patterns and cut one at 2 by 2 3/4, and cut a second one at 2 by 2 3/4. So one of each pattern, cut at 2 by 2 3/4. Now this card is going to be landscape oriented, the way this is. Landscape, not portrait. Not portrait, but landscape. So that'll be the orientation for your card. Now, you also might want to have 2 to 3 small images already stamped, die cut, fuzzy cut, colored, whatever you need to do. Then you need to have basic white or very vanilla, whichever goes with your designer series paper, no larger than 1.5 by 3 for your sentiment. So just a general size for your sentiment. And then black memento ink, or if you want to use an ink of your color choice, then certainly you can do that. A sentiment of your choice. You need 2 pieces of ribbon, a 5-inch piece and an 8-inch piece, and embellishments, whatever embellishments you may want. All right. So I hope that there are some of you on here live with me. I know you don't always comment. I wish you would. I hope you do. And that way I know, that I'm working with someone, and I can either slow down or speed up or answer questions. So, excuse me. So I hope you'll comment, say hi. If you're, tell where you're from. Tell me what paper you're using, what designer series paper you're using. I'd love to know all of that. So, all right. I don't see anybody on yet. I hope this is live. I'm assuming it is. It says live. All right. So we're going to get started on this card. Here we go. Set our supply list aside, and we're going to get out our first piece of cardstock, which is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and you'll want to have your bone folder. So I'm going to go ahead and fold mine on the score line, and then give it a good burnish with my bone folder. There we go. And we're going to set it down landscape. And then our second piece of cardstock is 4 by 5 1/4. Now I used, excuse me, garden green, and this is Blue Lagoon. So I'm going to get my adhesive. Oh, hi Kay, you're just watching. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Let me get my adhesive on here. This is another easy card, Kay. But I've enjoyed it. We learned this. We did this at our team meeting, our Connect and Create team meeting. All right, so we've got that on. Then the next thing we're going to do is add our designer series paper. You've got 2 pieces, both at 2 by 2 3/4. And I cut mine from the Winter Meadow, making sure they're the same size. And I'm going to use this side, and they're going to go right there. Get everything even, straight. All right, so I'm going to put these down. Put that one down. Put this one down. Put that one right up next to it. I thought those colors were so pretty. So pretty. Now, you want to, oh, you know what I did? Deanna, I shouldn't have done that. I wasn't thinking. I hope I can get this up. I think I can. You got to get your ribbon on. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, so you've got two pieces of ribbon. One is shorter than the other. If you can't get that up, because I know I messed you up, then what you can do is just glue it down right here and trim the edges. All right? That was a big faux pas. All right, I'm going to tuck that under right down the middle. I'm going to start to have a adhesive right there. Oh my goodness gracious, sakes alive. So I need to make a note. All right, there it goes. That's how it's supposed to be. And then I'm going to go ahead and tie my bow. Get this tied. And I'm going to use my glue dots and put it right here. And on some of the card samples I made, I might have had to use glue dots under the ribbon too. So I decided I wanted this card. I wanted to use my winter, aren't they called winter owls? Winter owls. I love that set. I love that set. So I'm going to, I'm going to put him right there, but I'm going to put some greenery under him. I thought that might look nice. Since that paper is greenery, I just cut out some soft sea foam and some some garden green. Let's see how this does. How does that look? I'm just playing around right now. Yeah, I kind of like that. I'll put that little piece right there. That's going to go under him, if I can get it under there. Yeah, I think he stands out enough. He's colored in Blue Lagoon, or Lost Lagoon, and I think one of the grays, light smoky slate. Light smoky slate. All right, I think I like that. I've got my sentiment piece. I'm putting Sending Love, and I'm going to, no, I'm not going to put it under my ribbon. I'm going to put it over it with dimensionals. And I think I'm going to banner it. I do that to all my sentiments, don't I? Well, I like the look. And I did my Sending Love. I did that in the Lost Lagoon. Yeah. All right. I think I like that. So, now, I could go ahead and put that down. And I'm trying to finish up the last few little pieces of my dimensional edges. So I'm going to put that right along that edge, and I'll put the next one, where did I cut it? Right here. I don't think that's going to work. I think I'm going to have to cut that off. And let's see. Yeah, it goes right along the edge there. So that'll work. I have to use that one somewhere on something else, and I'm sure I'll find a place to use it. All right, I'm going to get my sentiment on here. Right over my ribbon. I can go that far. All right. That's what I'll do then. You know what? But I see that I need to cut this a little bit better. It's okay. Nobody's going to care. All right. Put it right up here. There we go. Set this aside. Done with that. Well, no, I'm not done with it. Maybe I can use the rest of it on my owl. So now I'm going to put these pieces down with my Tombow glue that I have in this nifty little container here. And hopefully the glue will come out without me having to pin it, use a pin on it. But sometimes I have to put a pin to it. I think I'm going to have to put a pin to it. So I keep one pretty handy so that I can do this. Here's my pin. Just poke it in the end. Now I'm ready to go. Just needs a little help sometimes. I don't need much glue. Excuse me. I've started walking in the mornings now, which has made my allergies worse. You try to do something that's good for you and something else, it makes something else go wrong. All right. Get these down. So if you're watching the replay, I hope you're getting your images on the front. And I hope I didn't mess you up. I'm going to make a note to put your ribbon on first. I'll put the note. I'm going to try to put it on the video itself, but I don't know how that works, so we'll see. All right. So I think I can use both of these on my owl. I can put one right there, and I'm going to be done with this sheet of adhesive stuff. It's always a great feeling when you get to start a new sheet of adhesives. I love that. Okay. And I'm going to put him right there. Get him straight. And you know what? Can you believe it? I told you it was an easy card. It's an easy, easy card. Now you can add embellishments if you want. And so these are the Tinsel Gems and Lost Lagoon. I always write because I never know for sure. I'm just not good at remembering that. So I write the names of the gems. And plus it's not on this. You have to get that out of the catalog. So I just write it on my embellishment, and then I always know, Yeah, that's Lost Lagoon and not Pretty Peacock or whatever. Or this one is Lost Lagoon and that one's not. I mean, I'm sure that's just me. But, all right, let's see. I think I want to keep it on the Designer Series paper. So I'm going to use 2 different sizes here. I'm going to put one of them, let's see, how do I want to do this? I'll put it right there. And then a third one right here. Here we go. Get all the little pieces of stuff off. All right, there's our card. And of course inside I'll put white and probably either stamp the owl or put a strip of the Designer Series paper inside. That's it. How easy is that? And I love that it highlights the Designer Series paper. All right. Well, I've got one more little piece of, I wonder if I should stick that right there or maybe right back here. Let's see. There's no reason not to use it. I think I'll stick it right there. No, I think I won't. I don't want to cover up any of that soft sea foam. So, all right. All right, that's that one. Done. I'll wait a minute. Hopefully you've got yours completed too. So what do you think, Kay? You think that's something you'll give a try to? It's very easy. And I could see using this for so many occasions. So we've got some samples. Now we're going to move that one right over here. And this is the first one I did. So this is botanically inked, maybe even an older one. You know what? I'm not sure that this is the one we did. Now I can't remember because I was going through some of my older cards, some of my pre-made cards, and I saw this and I thought that would make a good mystery card. And that's what triggered it. I'm not sure we did it on Connect and Create. We may have done a different one. So this was the first one I did. And I actually did make the inside of that as well. I just thought I love the way it highlights both Designer Series papers. And you don't have to have much as far as the images go. You do not have to have much at all. And then I just used some of the flat-backed, adhesive-backed pearls. All right. And then the second one I did, I always try to go out of my comfort zone. This is my comfort zone. These colors are my comfort zone. This is out of my comfort zone. But I try to do that. So this is that gingham paper. What is it called? I believe it's in the online exclusives, the Glorious Gingham. And it's just got some great colors in it. It's got Berry Burst and Blueberry Bushel and Lemon Lime Twist, Pecan Pie, and Pretty Peacock. So it's a 6x6. And so it's got the small gingham on the back and then the larger one on the other side. So I decided, okay, get out of your comfort zone and use those bright colors. And this is Sweet Sorbet. Under his wings you will find refuge. You're in my prayers. I need so many of these now. And then the last one, I decided to go seasonal. So this is the autumn. You know, I'm terrible at these names. All About Autumn. I knew it had autumn in it. All About Autumn. And it's got pumpkins and leaves and these bookshelves. And I thought, you know, I like the bookshelves. So, and this is the back side of one of the papers. So it's got all the shiny stuff on the back sides. Let's see. I can show you some of that. And it is in the new holiday catalog. So here's one of the shiny back sides. You can see I've used these a lot. And the bookshelf. And this is one with those pretty scenes. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I just love it. I love the scene, and it's got the shiny back side. And then it's got some faux wood in it. I haven't used this yet, so I'm anxious to try this. Figure out a card. And then, ooh, it's got that pretty, pretty pinky. What is that? That is, it's not pumpkin pie. It's not Cajun Craze. I don't know what it is. Moody Mauve, maybe. It might be Moody Mauve. So there's that. And then there's, put those aside, another scene. And, oh, and the back side of that is the gold look. And then you have one, it's just like fabric, like denim fabric with a really pretty pattern on the back. And then you got the one that's the leaves, fall leaves, with that pretty color again, that Moody Mauve. And I like the muted color. Of course, that's me. I like the muted colors. And then I thought this was interesting. This is like a cushion or couch or a pillow. I don't know. Leather. Interesting. And then you've also got a woven look with the blue. That's not the one I used. Shiny, shiny. And then you've got the pumpkins. Aren't they pretty? Look at those pumpkins. And I love the perspective, looking down. And then the back side of that is the one I used. Turned the other way. And let's see. What else? I think, oh, the trees. Also the perspective from the top down, looking down at them. Pretty. Oh, lots of pretty colors. I love fall. I love fall colors. And there's the green. So I think, what's this? It's another bookcase, but it's a one zoomed in. I love the distressed look, too. All right, so that's the All About Autumn. Great papers to use for your autumn cards. And then, of course, this is with your pick and patch, the punch. All right, so there we have it. Let me get them down here where you can see them really well. And I just love this layout. I love that it highlights the paper. So I hope you've enjoyed it too. This is a short video, I know, but it's an easy card. All right. Well, I hope that you have a great weekend coming up. And I'd love to see you on Dying to Know. I love it when I have people watching live that I can chat with. So, and I don't plan to spend a lot of time chatting, as you can tell. But I do love to say hello, and I love to see you there. So, you have a blessed day. Thank you, Kay, for watching, and I hope you have a great weekend. And we will see you next Thursday. All right. God bless. Bye-bye.